on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 a.m., the station that leaves no listener behind. Miss something today, yesterday, last week? Check out our podcasts at www.kcaaradio.com. AM 1050 KCAA. We leave no listener behind.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title, Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope everybody is having a good Friday. We love Fridays around here. It's the best day of the week. Why? Because you were smart enough to tune in to Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on KCAA 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind. And we got another full-packed house. And this one, if anybody likes fashions, or really doesn't like them, but they want to know about them, you got to the right place. We're going to be talking to Rhonda from RestLeSs Graphics. She is on the phone. And we are going to be talking to Grace from Studio 395. Also, Miss J. Gray, and she is the CEO of Fashion Week and Image is everything. She's going to be calling in. And we have the one and the only best designer in the world, Jessie J is in the house. Hey, Jessie, how you doing?
Hey, Bev, how's it going?
Good. Did you survive last night?
Yes, very exhausted from my past few crazy weeks, but good to be here and talk about everything last night at LA Fashion Week.
Yes, it was so cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for coming out.
You're welcome. And then we have a surprise phone call later on towards the very end of the show. It has something to do with music. That's all I'm going to tell you. Charlie Brown is, and Snoopy and Linus, you can hear them in the background. They're getting us in for the holiday spirit and just in a giggly spirit. And now, with no further ado, Mr. Joe, could you tell us? Yes. Hello.
Hi there.
And could you please tell us, I see the lines all decorated like a Christmas tree.
Oh, it's crazy.
What do we have?
We have Rhonda Strickland from RestLeSs Graphics. She's on line 11. And we have Grace Sandlin from Studio 395 on line 24.
Boy, they really got separated, huh?
Bev is popular, huh?
I don't know how the technology works. It just works.
Just as long as we got them, right? Well, ladies, good afternoon and welcome to the program. How are you?
Hi, Bev. How are you?
I'm doing good. And are you surviving after last night?
Oh yeah. It was a wonderful event. I enjoyed it immensely. I felt very special being involved.
You too, huh?
Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
My pleasure, Jessie. My pleasure. Hi, Grace. Are you there?
I am, yeah. Sounds like that was a really great event. Rhonda speaks highly of it.
Oh, thank you.
It was.
You definitely missed out. You got to come next time.
I'd love to.
Oh, yeah, when is the next one?
About spring, summertime, you know. Yeah, that'll be the next one.
We got to wait that long?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
How many seasons are in a year?
4.
Okay, so we have 3 fashion shows.
Oh, okay, 3, okay.
It's depending on the wardrobe, you know, depending on the season. So right now, everything that's coming out is spring, summer. So the next fashion shows will, of course, be fall, winter, you know. So it's always like ahead. It's always like ahead. Everything is ahead. So.
That's true.
And, you know, Rhonda and I were talking about that the other day. When we were shorter than what we are now, and when we were a lot younger, it seemed like you didn't see any decorations for any holiday until like 2 weeks before that holiday. You know? And now you go out and it's not even the 4th of July. The children are just getting back to school and you see all the decorations out. Have you noticed that?
Yes, crazy. They started about 2 months ahead of time now. In the old days, it was, like you said, 2 weeks, so it's crazy.
Yes. So, Rhonda, you and I got to work on Jessie and all of the designers. They need a little something right in the middle of all of this. You know what I mean? They could call it the Just Because fashion show.
Yeah, we could do some charity events, some charity fashion shows. There'll be some good stuff coming up, definitely. I'll keep you guys on board and definitely keep you updated on dates. But, yeah, I'm sure, in the meantime, we'll put something together.
Yes.
It's not like you're busy enough, right?
Right?
Right. And,
very true.
And pretty soon you are going to be going on your new adventure.
Yes, in January I'm leaving on tour, which is very exciting. That's what I'm preparing for right now. So I told myself after I knocked out this fashion show and knocked out some stuff I was working on that I was strictly focused on putting the costumes and everything together for tour. So that's kind of my main focus. So I'm going to try to make time for other stuff, but there's only one of me.
We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. You're like our little nephew.
Thank you.
we have seen blossom. It's just been amazing.
So cool. It's been a good year that we've all known each other already.
Yeah, it's amazing. And now, let's get down to you two ladies.
Okay.
Rhonda, why don't you remind all of our listeners a little bit what you do, and then Grace, we're going to be talking about you and your lovely Studio 395.
Well, my name is Rhonda, also known as RestLeSs. I own RestLeSs Designs. I am a web tech, a web developer, web designer. I also do graphic design, which print work and so forth, business cards, brochures, and things like that. I also do web hosting. But on the other side, I am an artist as well, and I do digital painting, which is taking photographs that I've shot myself, bringing them into Photoshop, and then creating art out of them. It could be abstract or, any kind of fractal type of work, or I also do impressionist and realistic, which say I have some beautiful bluebirds and hummingbirds around the area. And so that's my artistic side. And that's actually how I met Grace with Studio 395. I am involved with Canyon Lake Art Association and became aware of this really cool group that is really trying to expose more people in the inland area and beyond to the beautiful thing that art does to people.
That's fantastic. And I got to tell everybody, Rhonda, I can't keep this a secret no more.
What?
Rhonda is the fantastic lady that I met almost 4 years ago, right around 4.5 years ago. And that's when I realized, I got to do Facebook and all this other stuff. Well, I met Rhonda, her and I hit it off, and she has been doing all of my work here for quite a while now. And we became friends, it seems like, within 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And so when people see the business cards and everything that we do, and seeing all the neat pictures on the Twitter and Facebook and this and that, Miss Rhonda does that for me. And in the beginning, I looked at the computer like a deer in the headlight, like, gee, George, what do I do? And it was funny. We're on speakerphone, and she walked me right through it, and I'm more comfortable now, getting around this. So, Rhonda, before we go to Grace, why don't you bump out your contact information, because it's that time of year. People want to start upgrading, getting happy for the holidays.
Mm-hmm. Well, my web design business, you can check out my work at my website. It's RestLeSsDesigns.com, and I have a listing of my clients that I've done work for and a sampling of what I've done for them. And if you see something that you like, let me know. I generally don't have flat rate prices because it depends on what an individual wants for their business and so forth. So, but I am very reasonably priced. On the other side of my, where I do my digital art and painting, I have a website called RestLeSsD.com, and this is where you can see my work, and if you like it, you can actually purchase it, a canvas print, regular print, greeting cards, and things like that. So this last year, I've really expanded on the art side, and it's been a lot of fun being able to share that with everyone.
And some of them cards, and you gave me a gift of some of the cards that you do. They are so beautiful.
Well, thank
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
And
you.
so now, great. Now, Rhonda, you're staying with us, right?
I'm here, yes. I'll
Okay.
stay with you.
Now, Miss Grace, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yes, this is pretty cool. We can see each other through the computer here, you know?
You're looking good. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. I love when people fib to me. That makes me feel so good. And now, Grace, you are the owner of Studio 395. And I take
one of the owners.
Okay,
Yeah.
one of the owners. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah. And I was reading the history of you and how you got started. Let's start from there. If you could brief down how you got into doing this.
The studio, first of all, I just wanted to, I've been making some notes here while you were talking. One, the fashion designer, is he still on the line?
Yes.
Hi, Grace. How's it going?
Hi, fine. I just wanted to tell you, we're actually doing an interesting project with our women's club out here where they're hooking us up with fashion designers, and I'm putting artists together.
Oh, very
cool.
cool.
Artists are going to either paint on the clothing or paint the backgrounds and stuff like that. So that might be something we can talk about offline.
Yeah, I would love that. I would. What is your contact, or would you rather give it to me off air?
Oh no, that's fine. You can reach me at Rhonda did my website. You can reach me at info@studio395.org.
That's right. Studio395.org. I'm in the process of designing their site. We're just about finished, but all the contact information is there. And it's pretty amazing. It really is. It's, like I said, she's working with people to expand art and so forth. Go ahead, you explain. I want you to tell all about yourself,
okay.
Grace.
Well, okay. So basically what happened was I moved out to Lake Elsinore, and I just adore Lake Elsinore. It's just a gem out here if you haven't been out here before. And one of the things we realized is they spent a lot of time cleaning up the city. It had a bad rap, and they went around cleaning it up, and now it's just sterile. And so now we need to put a lot of public art up, and the city's very into it. So we don't want to duplicate. If any of you have been in the Temecula wine country, Bev, have you ever been out there?
Yeah.
I used to work in Temecula, so I'm familiar with the area.
Mm-hmm.
They have a good winery out there.
Yeah.
I didn't really look at the scenery. I looked at the winery.
You would.
There's some big wineries out there, yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely let me know about it, and it sounds interesting. I'll give you my website as well. It's jessiejcollections.com, and you can get my information and reach out to me and send me some details, and we'll get something going. It sounds good.
Don't you love when a plan falls together?
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. And so, Grace, when you actually got it started here and with your partner and you opened up the studio, what all do you have in the studio? And then if you could tell us how you help out the children.
Right. Studio 395 is named after historic Route 395 because we want to incorporate artists that are up and down the Temecula Valley. The historic Route 395 goes all the way from San Diego up to Reno.
Very cool.
And so we're trying to incorporate artists that are along that, kind of like the Route 66 sort of genre, but artists of all different, more edgy, actually. I think we're a little more edgy out here.
That is so awesome because that's up my alley. Yeah, my collection last night was very, vampire dark. It was very cool. Very Alexander McQueen.
That's good.
I still want that black dress.
Yeah. Bev's going to be wearing it next time you guys see her.
Probably, huh? And
so what we decided to do was in order to, the best people to work in the art scene or support artists are artists. And so I got out here and I met Rhonda and I met some of the Canyon Lake artists. We've actually held an art summit out here where we had 50 members of art organizations that didn't know anything about the other one. Canyon Lake wasn't communicating with Menifee, wasn't communicating with Temecula. So we've actually started a calendar for just art organizations because my belief is that we need to be communicating with ourselves. If we get good at what we're doing, the public will come.